I've been waiting for this one.
Yeehaw! Here we go.
Yeehaw, Grandma.
Welcome to another episode of 4 o'clock somewhere. Mate, guys, I'm just going to say it straight off the bat. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. I don't care if you don't like this episode. Just hit it for us. We need some help.
How many is it that follow us but have not subscribed?
Guys, about 70% of you that are watching this right now are not subscribed to our channel. So please do us a favor. It's the only thing we ask. Help us out. Yeah. Subscribe to the channel. Let's get into it. Look.
I've been waiting for this. This is something I'm very, very excited about because
it's very serious.
It's very close to my heart.
Tony. She's a 10, but she has ugly feet.
Ugly feet? Yeah. Oh, she's a 5.
Ooh, big one.
Oh, it's huge for me.
Really?
Mate, I could never date a girl with uglier feet than me. No way. It's pretty or it's out the door.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, pretty feet.
5. I would say maybe 8. That's not so bad.
Really? It's not a thing?
Wear shoes, wear socks.
What if she's got bunions and she's all gangly?
I got bunions too. We're matching. We got more in common.
And don't forget they're going to spend a bit of time up near your ears too. Are you happy with that?
Just get the maze. It's
or
amazing.
Scaly nails. Oh, you for real? You give them an 8. It's 5 every day. She's a 10, but she has hairy armpits.
Oh, she ain't a 10. She a 4.
Oh, really?
Nah, hairy armpits straight out the door. Nah, disgusting.
Yeah, but you don't see it. They don't walk around with their
You
harnesses.
absolutely do see it.
It's just
you
hair.
do see it.
You don't see
you
it.
dare tell me I don't see it. I've noticed every girl I've ever seen with hairy armpits.
So judging.
Get rid of it.
All
Shave
right.
it. She's a 10, but she snorts when she sneezes. She goes,
Oh, that's my wife. I don't mind it. I'll give that a 9. Yeah, that's my wife all day. The snorts, sometimes a bit of booger come out. That's all good, man. She's a 10, but she leaves skid marks. Come on, mate.
she's a 10. She's just a shitty 10, you know?
Yours? Oh, so she's still a 10 with skid marks?
Yeah, I don't need to go in the toilet.
She leaves skid marks.
I'll go to a different toilet.
Oh, really?
On the undies, different story.
I don't do the washing, so I don't care.
She's a 10, but she's a feminist.
Oh, 2. Straight off the bat.
Agreed.
She's a 10, but she's obsessed with star signs.
7.
Yeah.
Just don't talk about it. Be obsessed. Don't talk to me
Not
about
a fan of star signs?
Just shut up.
What's your worst?
What's my worst what?
Star sign.
I don't even know what a star sign, what they are. Horoscope Scorpion. There you go. That's my worst.
Okay.
She's a 10, but she farts in her sleep.
Oh, I've got some competition. All right. 8.
Ooh, you love a bit of a sleep farter.
Well, I love the honesty. And if she throws the sheet over my head, she's a 9.
Oh, you're thinking of conscious farts.
Yeah, I don't mind
I was saying in your sleep, but yeah, well, okay, you're...
Well, I love a
We won't
girl
go
that
there.
loves to sort of play up with with her man. She's a 10, but she wears granny's undies. Yeah,
7.
the big bloomers, right?
Yeah. One day a month, maybe. Rest of the time, 7.
We're talking big, fat, blooming fucking grandma undies.
6.
Yeah. They don't smell.
She's a 10, but she always talks about her ex.
Ooh, the ex. 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jealous cunt.
Yeah, totally possessive and jealous. Yeah, all of it. Mate, so she's a 10, but she thinks she's a 10.
She ain't a 10 anymore. She can think it all she wants. You're gone down to a 8.
Oh.
8. Yeah. Stuck up bitches.
Yeah,
Fuck
ego?
off.
Ego.
Yeah. Piss off. Hey, if you're a 10, just think you're an 8. Then you're a 12, you know? Anyway, now that we've got our love lives sorted out.
Yes.
2 married men judging women.
It's funny, most of those on that list is I can relate to because that's kind of my wife.
Yeah. So I know your wife loves her star signs.
Yeah, she loves the star signs. She's
Do you follow that shit? I'm a Pisces. I think that's all I know.
yeah.
What's that mean? What does that mean?
Well, I don't know if I follow star signs, but I do think that from the moment you were born, where the moon was at, and the time you were born. Obviously, there's something going on there. I think it's astrology on steroids, right?
Yeah, don't know. Let's put these star signs to the test. I'm a Pisces. Let's see the words of wisdom. What are they? Is it words of wisdom? What do you get from these things?
Well, it kind of determines your personality, right? That's what it's meant to do.
Pisces daily horoscope. Here we go. The cosmos align to bring new opportunities and transformations in various areas of your life. Embrace these changes with an open heart and mind. It's a perfect day for starting new projects and making positive changes. Pisces love horoscope today.
You have the perfect voice for it.
Today's energy fosters new beginnings in your love life.
Ooh, I like it.
We're going for anal.
Taking a trip down the Hershey Highway, are you?
If you're single.
I don't know.
If you're single, keep an eye out for potential connections. Those in relationships might find that it is a good day to discuss future plans or take things to the next level. Anal.
She said level, not anal.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Your compassionate nature will draw others to you, creating opportunities for deeper emotional connections. Take time to truly listen to your partner and don't hesitate to express your feelings.
I can't get over how perfectly rounded your voice is.
I was listening to my voice. I was like, I found myself getting hypnotized by my own voice.
Yeah, it was pretty good. What was that star sign you just read?
Pisces. Career horoscope today. Let's see if I'm going to be successful, eh?
All right.
In your professional life, be prepared for some exciting changes, whether it's a new project or a potential promotion. Today's energies favor progress and development. Stay adaptable and be willing to take on new responsibilities. Your creativity and intuition will be your strongest assets, helping you to solve problems and come up with innovative ideas. This is an excellent time to network and make new professional connections.
I don't know. I was so absorbed in your voice that I wasn't even listening to what you were saying. See, this is the thing with star signs.
It can apply to anyone. You can say that shit to anyone. They're
Yeah.
like, oh my God, it's talking to me.
Yeah, generally it's quite generic.
Yeah.
But every now and then there's
Bullshit.
something. But every now and then there's something in there, and you go, "Ooh, that is uniquely."
Like in the health one, it said
me.
it covered do some new exercises, dietary. It also covered stress. It also covered sleep. It's like it covers everything.
of course,
so
'cause you
everyone reading it will be like, actually, yeah, I've been sleeping real shit lately.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm talking like this. This is my new podcast voice.
Do you remember that star sign lady that used to read out on Bert Newton's show back in the day? She was blonde. She had this kind of angelic voice, and she was on every day.
No, I didn't.
You don't remember her?
No, I didn't watch Bert Newton.
Oh, that's right. You're very young, aren't you? You would have missed her.
Harmony needs me when I can. I've just received a text. Let's take a quick break. My daughter needs me.
Oh,
She's obviously gotten into an argument with mummy and needs me. Let's just take a quick break to thank the sponsor of this podcast, Monkey Tree Brewing Co. Guys, you can get ice cold beers in your house on the tap that you can see behind me here. Fridge fits 2 kegs, 2 beer taps up top for you. I've got myself a delicious pale ale here. What do you got? You got the lager?
yeah, I love that. I do love the pale ale. I've got lager today, but we do need to make mention that they are running a special at the moment, $3.99, 50 litres of booze, which is equates to about 120 schooners. They make both beer and cider. They are the best at what they do. Get out there, get it into you.
Let's get back to the episode. All right, I'm back.
Where'd you go?
Do you want to know what it was?
What?
So Harmony found a packet of lollies up on the kitchen bench, and she sort of snuck them and took them to her room. And then Cassie just happened to walk in the room and saw the lollies. Didn't even get her in trouble, but Harmony knew she was caught and just lost it. Like, she couldn't breathe just then. I had to walk out.
Did she have the lollies taken from her?
Yeah, she did. She's like, hey, you're not allowed the lollies here. Like,
Yeah.
no yelling, no. Didn't even get in trouble.
Yeah.
But she knew she was caught and she felt the wrath of it. And she was, in the cries where you can't breathe.
Yeah.
I love it. I swear she just teaches herself her own lessons. We
Yeah.
don't even have to yell.
Yeah.
She knows and she just gets upset.
She
She's like,
wanted those lollies, mate.
You've made yourself in trouble. And she learns her lesson.
Yeah, no. She would have thought, I'm going to call Dad because he'll get those lollies back for me. You didn't give them back?
No. I just had to
She's not
help
silly.
her breathe again. So I just said, make sure you just breathe. Breathe in, breathe out.
Oh, yeah.
Come here, my little Pisces.
At the very end, though, did she go, get on my lollies back?
Well, then she blames it on me at the end and wants to go back to mummy. She's pissed off at me by the end of it.
Yeah. She
Like,
wants,
I help you and then you're pissed off at me? Come on.
she wants her lollies back, mate.
Anyway, let's get back to it. Leo. What month is Leo? July?
August. Late
Oh,
July.
yeah, that's right.
August.
I should have known this. It was just last month.
All right, give me some good news.
Would you like to hear the love? Would you like to hear the career? Or would you like to hear the money or the health?
How about, give me the health.
Let's start with the health, hey? Today, focus on embracing a balanced lifestyle for your well-being. Listen to your body and trust your instincts when it comes to health decisions. Incorporate regular physical activity and a nutritious diet into your routine. Mental health is equally important. Consider practices like meditation or mindfulness to reduce stress.
Oh, I've started doing that.
Stay hydrated and ensure you get adequate rest.
I've started doing that.
If you feel any discomfort, don't hesitate to consult a healthcare professional. This says the same shit as my one did.
I'm doing everything
It covered
said.
all bases.
No, I'm hydrating. I've started meditating. Now I've started doing breathing in the morning.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're getting into it.
I rigorously breathe. So it's not through the nose. I just go,
Yeah.
I do that 30 times, hold the breath on the last one, and then I'll do...
How long are you holding it for?
Oh, as long as I can on the last one. And then I do 30 again. And can I tell you, something's happening.
Well, it's like release. It's like a small DMT.
It is. It's
like
exactly
DMT
what
breathing,
That's exactly what it's like. It's like it's like everything goes
It's a
blue.
weird sensation.
I close my eyes, but when I open them after doing that, everything's blue, like light blue for about 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's an interesting. Because I've done a few of these breathing things before, and one time we went out and did it out next to a waterfall, and this was like a guided thing. I think we did like 7 minutes heavy breathing, and then 2-minute holds you had to go for. And every time you did the hold, you'd feel everything get almost cold and clench up, get the fuzzies. And then the weirdest thing was happening to me. Like I was losing white noise. So I heard crystal clearly but lost all white noise. And what I mean by that is we're sitting next to a waterfall. The sound of the waterfall went away and I could hear just nothing but like birds chirping. I'm like, how have I just got rid of white noise?
Yeah.
That was so weird.
Well, that happened to me on the night that you made me breathe. We was in the lounge room and my wife was there.
I thought you just passed out.
I did.
I swear we did it and
No,
then you just passed out.
I did pass. I not just passed out. I snored my ass off from what I heard the next day. I woke up the next morning on the couch. No one was there. Danny's making a cup of tea. I said, what happened? She goes, you fell asleep.
Yeah.
I think I fell asleep within the first 5 minutes.
That's right. I forgot. I introduced you to this stuff almost. And we just did this one on YouTube.
Yeah.
By the end of it.
Yeah.
Tony's breathing was...
Well, no, for the first 3 minutes I was breathing normally, heavy, and I'm thinking, this is easy.
Yeah,
and then
but the thing
boom,
finished and
gone.
then you were just out for the count.
But so most of what that was saying is I'm sort of doing, okay.
Yeah, but it's also identical to what mine was. It's full of shit, I tell you. All right, one more. Would you like money? Would you like love? Would you like career?
Let's go with career.
Your career is fucked. Stick to your day job.
Well, the fact that you're connected to part of it scares the living shit out of me.
Guys, please subscribe to this thing. In your professional life, changes are on the horizon. Whether it's a new project or a shift in responsibilities, these changes can lead to significant growth. Trust your instincts and be open to new opportunities. Collaboration with colleagues might bring unexpected insights and solutions. Your leadership skills will shine, so don't hesitate to take charge when necessary. Stay confident and adaptable, and you'll find yourself navigating through these transitions smoothly, leading to a more fulfilling and successful path.
Please end.
Path.
Well, first it tells me I should just leave you. Then it tells me, collaborations.
No, it never said.
It said,
collaboration with colleagues might bring unexpected
Before that.
Whether it's a new project or a shift in responsibilities, these changes can lead to significant growth.
Yeah, changes. That's all I heard. I just heard changes.
Yeah, fuck off.
Then I heard collaborations. Like, okay, that sounds all right.
Stay confident and adaptable.
Oh, can you stop with that voice? Like, it was kind of cool at the beginning.
You'll find yourself navigating through these transitions smoothly.
Oh my God. But yeah, no, I don't buy into...
See, once again, mine was pretty much identical to that.
Yeah. The thing is, I've never bought into the star signs, yet I read them and I've...
Oh, you actually read these?
Well, I get them read to me by my wife.
Yeah, because your wife's right into this stuff.
Absolutely. And I'm interested in them. My wife takes her crystals out and charges them to the moonbeams.
Really?
Yeah, she puts them out on
What's that supposed to do?
It just charges them.
For what? Can you charge your phone and
for
stuff?
energy and whatever. Energy and whatever goes in crystals. Goodness.
What's come from these crystals for her, would you say?
Sex. I guess we've had sex with the crystals there.
I've had that without crystals.
No, I don't really know. I think it's power from the crystals. I do think there's something in crystals, but they have to be recharged.
Cold bullshit. I don't know.
Well, I don't know.
It's just a crystal. What's a crystal?
Well, I guess if you don't believe it, you're not looking for it. You're not feeling it, right?
Then again, the pyramids could have been a power station.
I've got to tell you, though, I do feel good after she sages the house.
Sages the house?
Sages the house. Yeah. She'll light sage.
Oh, wow. She's like proper hippie.
Well, if she buys some furniture secondhand, which we do all the time because we can't afford anything new, she will sage the furniture.
What's sage supposed to do?
It gets rid of any bad spirits or any spiritual connection to that item.
Okay. Where did this stuff come from? Is this like a religious thing? What's her religious
Know,
background?
maybe,
is she religious?
I don't know. Maybe someone out there can tell us. But no, well, she's a God-loving Christian girl,
so
of course.
Christian, okay. What's this sage do, bud? Like spirits and stuff?
I had my stepfather, sage our property. So he went to all four corners of the block and said a prayer. This is when we first bought the other property. Said a prayer, and then he did the same in the house and saged the house. So my wife every 6 months.
Next minute, you got a dick in your lawn.
I got 2 dicks in my pants. Can we not talk about the dick in the lawn? Do you know it took me 10 mows to get that penis and balls out of my lawn?
Oh, it was a big dick.
It's unbelievable.
It probably didn't help it was coming into winter.
I still can't believe how you got the proportions of that thing right.
Nailed it.
But I still can't believe that you did it 2 days before my kid's birthday, so I couldn't have a party at the house. It was truly one of the cruelest things anyone's ever done. Anyway, but 10 mows. So saging.
Sage, crystals. It's all going on in yours, eh? Are you superstitious?
Oh, am I?
That's a big word, eh? Superstitious.
I would say no, but I think that I may be.
Okay. I've got one superstition that I believe. Walking under signs. And I guess it's the same as the walking under ladders. So street signs, even more so for me. I would walk under a ladder before I'd even walk under a street sign.
Wow.
Street signs. So if you're walking along a footpath and there's a street sign that, 2 posts either side and it's just, no, don't do it. Okay. Haven't done it in a good 15 years.
Have you ever walked under a street sign?
I have. I always used to do it. Then I heard of this thing. I feel like superstitions is once you hear of it, then it becomes real. We used to skate a couple of times. We were skating down this main road, and I skated straight through the sign because my friend used to do it before me. He would get off his he would stop, get off his skateboard, walk around the sign, get back on the footpath, and keep skating. I used to laugh at him. I'm like, you were such an idiot. And then he was in front of me. He did it, and then I just skated straight through. And then what happened? Literally about 30 seconds later, we're getting to an intersection, and about a metre away from where the road is, right before I was about to pull up, I hit a rock, hit a chalky. Everyone who skates knows what that's like. And I fell forward onto the road. Car almost ran over my head. Like so close.
Holy
I was
shit.
like... He's like,
well, no wonder
all he could say was,
superstitious.
Told you shouldn't have skated under that sign. I was like, and ever since then, I was like, actually, I've been under.
So it happened once. It happened once.
And second time, it also happened, and I can't remember. But same thing happened the second time.
Well, something bad happened.
Something happened immediately after as well. I was like, okay, I no longer go under signs. And now Cassie's at the stage of laughing at me. Ever since I've known her, I've walked around signs. We'd be holding hands. I'd unhold hands because she tries to drag me through them. But no, I'll unhold her hand, walk around, and she's going to cop it one day, I tell you.
There's one thing that my wife does that blows my mind.
Oh, is she all of the superstitions?
Well,
she'd be all over all of them, yeah?
Yeah, there's if you break a mirror, you can't just throw it away in the rubbish bin. Like I do. If I break a mirror, I say, oh shit, sweep it up.
I've not even heard of this one. Why is that? What's it do?
No. My wife will not do that. If we
hold on, why? What's the repercussion of throwing away a mirror?
Well, bad luck. Okay. It's like
gonna get your head run over by a car.
Yeah, walking over a black cat's path. It's exactly the same thing. Just really bad luck. Where she will wrap it up in a sheet, tie it up, say a little. I don't know.
Does a full ceremony?
Not a ceremony, but like a little prayer, and then buries it in the backyard. And I know this. She'd done it a couple of times and I didn't know. You know how I found out? Well, I had a garden. I had a veggie garden and I had like one of those Ryobi what do you call them? Mulches, like they churn the dirt. And I was doing it and it started to clog up. And I'm going,
did the hand stick out of the dirt?
What the hell is this? And I looked down and she must have wrapped it in a black thing. This thing, it got caught up in my combines. And I went, what the hell is that? And as I pulled it, I thought it was like maybe a dead animal of a past owner. Pulled it up and it's just broken glass in it. And I called Danny out and Danny came out and said, yeah, that's
Don't dig it up. Quick, say a prayer.
No, we had to rebury it. Yeah, we did. We had to rebury it. I pulled it up out of that little spot and I had to go rebury it somewhere else. So, yeah, that's suspicious.
Wow.
Superstitious.
Where did this stuff come from? Has she ever felt the repercussions of not having a superstition? Man, there's a big word here. Repercussions of superstitions.
Can I tell you?
What made us get all like that?
My wife.
Mine was almost getting my head run over.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you she's in touch with the other side.
Oh, geez.
She's in touch with the other side. And I'll give you an example. When she was very, very young, like in the age of 4 and 5, she used to see dead people.
Oh, shit.
She used to have
like the movie, the Bruce Willis one.
Yeah, there were 3 that would always turn up. There was a little girl that she always used to play with. There was a woman, and there was an older man who was a very bad man.
Did she ever look into who these people were?
And can I tell you, yep, we did, or she did, well before I met her, but I had it checked out. I asked her mum and I asked her dad. I asked her mum first.
Is she crazy?
Well, put it this way. They ended up taking Danny to, I don't know, maybe she was very young. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think that's probably what it was. It was happening all the time. Yeah, she was seeing a little girl, a woman, and a man, but the man
like not dreaming. Like this is like physically in a room playing.
Yeah.
With a ghost.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Ghost stories.
True story. And Danny told me this story for years and years, and I asked her mum about it one day, and it was true. Yeah, they took her to see I wasn't like an exorcist or anything, like a therapist. And, it's real. It was real to her, you know.
So who were these people? You said that they looked into it?
Well,
did you say she found out who these people were? Were they like people in the house that were like haunting the place or what?
I'm just trying to think. I do know as far as the little girl goes, because Danny followed this up, and every now and then Danny will go to readings, you know, a psychic. And years move on, we now have 3 children, and the psychic told her that little girl was our first daughter, Tiger Lily. She goes, well, that was your little girl. Now, I don't know.
Wait, but slow down.
Yeah.
Wasn't Danny having these play dates with a girl when she was a kid?
Yeah, Danny was.
And they said it was your future daughter.
Yeah. This little girl that she became friends with and would play with. And then as the years went on, they just sort of disappeared. But she would play with this little girl.
But it's like since you've had your daughter, that's when the...
It came up in a reading. It came up in a reading. I think Danny might have asked the question, you know, about it. And the psychic said, well, that was your first daughter.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I won't get
don't get me wrong. We should get.
Do you think? Let's get what are they called? Psychics.
We should get the wires back on at some point. And please ask Danny, because I might be muffing it a little bit, but I remember it being a little girl, a woman, and an old man who was evil, basically.
Yeah, I'd love to get a psychic.
And when I spoke to her mum about it, her mum was Tony. It was real, and to her, and we did some things to sort of help ease the situation when she was really young, and then she just grew out of it. Yeah, but I might have got the details smudged a little bit. But I talked to Danny about it, and Danny's very open about it. But she's always been in touch with the spiritual side. She is.
Do you believe in ghosts?
A lot more evolved than me. Do I believe in ghosts? Yeah, I believe there's another realm.
I've had one moment that was pretty freaky.
You see dead people too?
No, but I swear, like a haunted house.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, this is my haunted story. So we were skateboarding. We obviously used to.
It better be juicy. It better be juicy because we're following up on a little girl, a woman, and a really bad man.
Well, we used to. So we used to go to church, and there was a bunch of us skaters there that would go out skating with some of the older guys that had a car. So every Sunday, we'd go to church, jump in their cars, and that'd just take us out to all different skate parks for the day. Anyway, on one of those days, we were on our way home on the Gateway Motorway. I remember exactly where we were, and the car broke down. And so we had to pull over into the emergency lane or the stopping lane, whatever it is. It just so happened to be the other side of the highway fence, the big sound barrier fences. The other side of that was the road that our church was on. So the guys we were with, he just said, "Oh, do you just want to skate up the road? Church is literally the other side of this fence, down the road a bit." So we're like, "Yeah, sweet." And he stayed and got his car sorted. So got the other side, and then all of a sudden, and I'd heard about this place. I'd never been there though. But at the end of this road, there was this house that was apparently haunted and had like a lot of witchcraft stuff and that sort of thing happened there. I'd heard plenty of stories of this place. And lo and behold, here it was. The grass was like, up to the windows, long as, and then all the house window, everything was boarded up. You couldn't see inside. But
so straight away, it just reeked of haunt.
Yeah, well, it looked freaky, but it just looked like, to me, I was just like, I didn't really believe in all that sort of stuff. At this point, I'm just like, it's just an abandoned house and just no one's been in there for 50 years and this is what it looks like. That's exactly what it looked like. So we're like, let's go suss it out. Apparently this place is haunted.
You went on the property?
Yeah, well, it was like a big grass field with a house in the middle.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we go trekking. We had our board, so we're swishing the grass aside, get up to the house, and we're just looking for an opening to see if we can see anything inside. It was all boarded up, but there was this one spot, and it was like a corner of a bit of plywood was like off, and you could, like a little square like that, you could just see in. I looked through it, and there was a fan on, a pedestal fan, and a light on. Ooh. That was it.
That was it.
Just a light and a fan on, and if you saw this house, it was like it looked proper abandoned.
Was there any furniture?
And we jetted.
Was there were there signs of life? Furniture,
really old, and once again it looks abandoned, proper abandoned. And just one light and a pedestal fan there on. I was like, oh!
You shit your pants and get out of there?
Yeah, there was two of us, me and my mate, when we jetted the fuck. It freaked us out.
You know what we should do? We should go check out some of the most haunted places in Queensland.
Yeah.
There are some beauties.
There's a tunnel here. We've done a tunnel before. It wasn't that scary. Apparently people heard. Actually, it's coming in. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. It's coming up to Halloween. It's always a fun, scary time of year.
Yeah, we should do it.
That's fine. There's a mental hospital, abandoned mental hospital in Brizzy somewhere.
That's my dream, a mental asylum.
Yeah, but it had, we went to Sussex one time, but they had put up massive fences and stuff around.
Yeah, look, it scares me. It scares me. I remember my mum and dad once talking about a seance that they were part of at a friend's house, and things were getting so spooky that they stopped the seance. And my mum and dad...
What seance?
Well, it was a seance. A friend of theirs had just lost a child, and I guess they wanted to communicate with the child. But Dad said there was a window up above them, like it was an old house. You know how they have the windows above the doors? You could actually open a window just above the door. And they were, I don't know, I guess halfway through their seance, and this window closed so hard that it smashed the glass. And my mum at that point just got up and left the room straight away.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. And mate, look, my mum wouldn't lie about something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was fascinated. You know, I kept saying, Mum, don't exaggerate it. Did that really happen? And she goes, son, it happened.
Yeah.
She goes, I just got up, walked out.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I need to experience anything as dramatic as that.
Yeah.
There's definitely a realm. We should dive into it.
Yeah. Maybe we'll get a psychic on here one day.
Oh, let's do that.
That would be interesting.
Have you ever spoken to a psychic that has given you a reading that has absolutely blown your mind?
Never spoken to a psychic ever, and I want to.
Oh.
See what she has to say. But if it's just generic shit like this Leo, Pisces, identical, just get better sleep. Just think of your diet. Think of exercise. Think of your health. Oh, here we go. Hey, let's dive into the beef.
Yeah.
What are you thinking, mate? What are you thinking?
Oh no, I'm just thinking out loud. Could you hear my thoughts? I'm wondering what your beef is. That's the first thing. Like, what on earth could piss you off? You live a dream life, you dickhead. You got everything you need.
Let's start with you. Let's dive on in. Eh? What's your beef of the week?
Oh, yeah, my beef. Handshakes. Greeting a bloke. Right? Now, I've got my bros, my Polynesian bros, and I got my Aussie football mates and everything else. Everybody shakes hands differently. And
yeah,
do you know what I mean? Like how you're coming in. Like I come in like a brother. Like I come in like that, so you know that's me.
Oh, the stress of walking up to someone and not knowing what handshake to do is like, all all right, they got their hand up here, but it sort of looks like here. Are we just going the high five, or are we doing the?
Yeah, what are we doing? What are we doing? And it's not just even when you nail that one, it's the tinkering off. Are we going to do that one? Or
grab each other's fingertips.
Or is he just a handshake? And as he moves, you're following up and you're tickling his palm and you fuck it right up. And there's a guy I admire and respect, and I haven't seen him in a while. And I went in to do that, but he's like a straight up handshake bloke.
Yeah.
And not only did he shake my hand, but he squeezed the living shit out of it, which sort of pissed me off.
Oh, yes.
That pissed me off. Like,
we get it. You're not tough, mate, because you do a strong handshake. Doesn't prove nothing.
Yeah, I get. First of all, we don't have to. We've got enough to worry about with what are we doing here? What are we doing? Up it. But when you're squeezing the living shit out of me, look, there's the really soft ones. I can't stand them. Just get it in the middle. Just a firm handshake. Well, he almost broke my hand. And I thought, why? What was that all about to begin with? I should have actually really forced my will onto him and come in and really given him a big, and then I like a hug, come in here and give you a hug. The last thing is eye contact. I need eye contact. Can I tell you the worst part of a handshake is someone that comes in and they come and shake your hand. I don't care whether they're doing it whichever way, but right before they touch you, they look away.
Okay, it's not something I've ever really taken.
No, they kind of just shake your hand and sort of start walking away. It's like,
what's that mean? It just pisses you off?
I think it's a power play. I think they're just trying. I think it's
maybe it's a nerves play. They don't
just look me in my eye when you shake my hand.
There's people that can't look people in the eye. People find it intimidating and stuff, So maybe you think it's a power play. They think it's a power play. You look at them maybe.
All I'm saying is,
but no, that is weird.
If you're going to shake a bloke's hand, make it firm, but don't go over the top to prove it like you've trumped him in some way.
I don't know if I would ever look at anyone in the eye. I think I'm so focused on trying to figure out what their hands are doing. I'm just like, I'm probably doing these ones.
So you've experienced what I'm talking? You've experienced? Okay. Yeah, but you don't look. It's the look away I don't like.
Okay.
I mean, how do you go down with handshakes? How do you do it?
Well, me and all of my brothers have a different one. We have a different greeting. So me and JJ, we do like a double slapping knuckles.
Double slap for JJ.
Double slap knuckles. Shami is just single one, just slapping knuckles.
One slap, one punch.
And Kailash is just straight up handshake. So it's funny. Every time we're having
crazy.
We're meeting up as a family for break or whatever. Every single one of them's different. It's just like, oh man, how did we get to this?
Yeah, fucking hell. Why hasn't somebody simplified that? Right, boys, we're just doing slap, punch.
But yeah, I know what you mean with the whole, when they come in like this, it's like, all right, we're going in for the hug after, or we just tap each other on the ass, or what are we doing? Or when they do the whole, some of these ones.
Oh yeah. Oh the
old tickle your palm.
Yeah.
And if you enjoyed it, it means you're gay or something.
Okay, this is my go-to. Come here. So it's that. No. That and then that. That's it. And then see what you just did. You fucker.
So what do you think is the correct way to greet someone for the first time? Is man, you've just met. What are we doing? Are we straight in for bro code or? I can't even remember. What did we do? Was it straight in for the handshake first?
No, I can't remember. But it depends on who you're meeting them through and how you're meeting them.
Yeah.
Generally, I won't come in for the hug. I'll just, you're talking first meeting, shake his hand.
Shake his hand, just like you're regular.
Yeah. G'day, mate. How are you? Yeah.
How are you, mate?
No, nothing too crazy. But if he was, we have a quality chat and everything else. Obviously, we say goodbye. It might be a bit different. But yeah, especially for men. But then again, if it's a brother, if it's a Polynesian brother, oh man, come here, come in close.
Oh, so you're racist?
Yeah, totally. Yeah. I'm biased, actually.
Okay, what about for a girl? Is it okay to hug a girl when you first meet them? Your friend Emmanuel, hug like an air kiss. It's not even a kiss on the cheek, just make the sound. People don't even connect. Just, hey, how are you?
Depends who they are and who you're meeting them through. How close, if they're close friends of yours, I'd probably give them a hug.
Yeah.
If they're just a business acquaintance or a friend, no, I'd probably just shake a hand.
Yeah, so is shaking hands to a girl is...
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I'll just shake a girl's hand.
And how hard do you go on a girl's handshake?
Especially if her partner's there as well. I'm more inclined just to shake the hand out of respect for him.
Oh, even outside of a business thing? So if it's
That always plays a bit of a role for me if the partner's there, just out of respect, for
okay.
sure.
Okay, I think I agree. There's time and place kind of thing. I think in that sort of, you know, party, sort of not party, but, you know, friends hanging out kind of thing. And most people know, let's just say you've got friends we're over and you already know everyone. I'm meeting a few people for the first time. They walk through the door, you know, you give them a hug, kiss, next person hug. And it's like, so by the time it gets to you, does it get awkward if you're like, hey, how are you?
Well, yes.
Or is it just like, hey, I'm Jashan, how are you going? Is it all right to hug in that environment?
I think, and this is a good topic to even talk about at some point, but you just got to read the room.
Yeah.
Right? If you can read the room, then you're going to be fine. And if what the scenario you just painted, by all means, I'd be going in for the hug.
Yeah.
Maybe even
even if the couple, like it was a couple, but it's blatantly a friend. Yeah, we're all mates here, and you don't need to start off with hey, let's this is all business right now, but we might be friends. It's like, no, you go in being friends. Yeah. I'll go for the hug if it's that sort of environment. If it's meeting someone randomly and it's like, a bit more of a handshake. But it kind of, then also when you just like meet a girl and give them a handshake, how hard do you squeeze? Oh, when it comes to a man, it's like, guys just like to get a grip. Do you do that with a girl, or do you go really soft?
I go in sort of semi hard. No, not. You know what I'm saying.
You just go in semi.
You're going semi hard and back up with the tickle. No, I reciprocate the pressure that she's giving me.
Okay,
I think it's probably the best way to do it. But
what if she's trying to do the same to you and she's just like, are
we gazing into each other's eyes while we're doing this?
Well, only if you're not arrogant, because if you look away, then she's like, "Oh, this dude thinks he's top shit now, does he?" Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. But I'm a hugger by nature. I love a hug, so I'm always going to lean toward a hug and maybe a kiss on the cheek if it's a girl or whatever.
What about the old kiss on the hand? Was that too far when you first meet people? That was the thing in the old days.
Fuck. For real? Are you for real?
Yeah, I wasn't in the old days, but you watch all the movies, it's like, it was the posh thing to do. How are you, madam?
When was the last time you kissed a woman on the top of her hand?
Like this.
Yeah, but...
So, like that.
If you're going to do it, mate, do it. Don't play around with it. No. Let me guess.
But, you know, like, that's what I'm saying. What's that? Is that the equivalent to a hug these days?
Oh, let me know. I asked the question again. When was the last time that you ever did that? Let me guess. Your grandmother.
No, I've never done it. But that's what I'm saying. That was the thing in the old days. Is that the equivalent to a hug on first meet these days?
I guess if you followed it up with "my lady," I don't fucking know. I've never done it.
Hello, my lady.
Hello, my lady.
Slightly off topic, but not really. Can guys and girls be friends without dating?
Yes.
Okay. Let me back that up with if you're both in, so if you're in a relationship and your girl goes to catch up with a single guy for drinks, yay or nay?
Got no problem with it.
Okay.
I've got no problem with that myself, but it depends on the dude and how possessive he is. But I have no problem with it. It depends how secure you are with the relationship and how much you trust your girl.
So your wife comes up to you and is like, hey, I'm going out drinking with Johnny tonight. And it's just them two and they're going out drinking together.
Oh, no. Well, it depends. I'd be kind of...
Yeah, here we go. Now we're getting to the juice. Is it interesting?
Yeah. Well, my girl would never go out without me. That's just...
This is an example. I'm not specifying this,
Well, let's go back to friends with your ex. I've had 4 major relationships in my life. Or 4 major, and when I say 4, I mean 4 ladies that I dated and I still care about.
Yep.
You know, and am still friends with.
Yep.
Bar one. Not that I'm enemies with her, but her life's moved on with children. Yep. That's all good. Yep. You know, but the others I keep in touch with and make sure they're okay. They were just great women, with or without me. They were just amazing ladies.
But would you catch up for lunch alone?
No, we'd never do that.
Yeah, so that's the question.
Absolutely not. No, it's in fact I don't really see them. The mother of my first child is very good friends with my wife, and I think it just comes down to respect, I guess.
Yeah.
But no, look, if my girlfriend wanted to go out drinking with another male friend, I'd be probably not all for it. But then it depends on the guy. Like if he's gay, no problem.
No, it's not gay.
Oh, he's not gay?
No. Straight single bloke.
Oh, God.
It's like, why?
Is he? Hang
why?
on.
Why would that need to happen?
Hang
without
on.
Me? Yeah. Why alone? Why not a group environment?
Is he good looking?
100%. It's dim.
Is he?
It's dim.
Is he charismatic?
Dim's not charismatic. Okay, it's.
Is he tall?
Mate, here's everything that's in your head. Whatever you're about to say, yes.
And so what he's saying, so your girlfriend just decides, oh, is it okay, darling, I'm going out to have a drink with my good-looking, charismatic,
who looks
tall,
like Jason Momoa.
And looks like Jason Momoa.
Yeah. Is that okay?
Well, it depends. It depends. No, I'm not possessive or jealous in the sense where I can't have a girlfriend go out and have a drink with a male friend.
Yeah.
No problem with
I think you're taking it personally, but like just in general, should that stuff happen? You're in a relationship? And
yes, it should happen. You should be fine with it.
Okay, so now let's make it personal.
Yeah.
Okay, you're married. You go out to...
Well, hang on.
You go out to dinner with a really good-looking girl just to catch up.
I think it's even more so when you're married because you're married. Like you've made a commitment to each other. I think it's if it's going to be sketchy, it's going to be sketchy when you're not married, when you're just dating.
Really?
Yeah, once you're married, you're married.
I don't think there's a difference.
Well, once you're married, you've made a commitment.
Yeah.
Under God, that till the day we die.
So you're married, makes it okay now to go out with a really hot bird for dinner just to catch up?
Yeah, I think if the trust is there and I got no problem with it, and I don't think my wife would either. But when you're dating someone, that's a little different. And it depends on your relationship too. If you've just had an argument that week, oh God, I wouldn't want my freak going out with Jason Momoa. But no, I think generally speaking, that's the problem with... Generally speaking, it's a problem with a lot of young men. They are too possessive. They are far too jealous. And the reality is, if that girl's going to stray, well, he's better off kicking it to the curb anyway.
Yeah.
I think it's worse that the guy would be a jealous, possessive guy.
Jealous.
Yeah, you don't want to be jealous. You need to be trusting. And if you lose your girl because she's doing the wrong thing, well, she was never a keeper anyway.
I think that's kind of weird. I think it's weird. I'm just going to say it.
I don't.
I think it's very weird if you're in a relationship and you want to catch up just with no one else, just go out with a guy or girl, catch up for drinks or dinner by yourselves. That's kind of weird. It sounds like a date, you know? I
don't have a problem with it. It depends on the dynamic and the scenario surrounding it. But where it becomes an issue for me is if you know that the boyfriend, the guy that she's... or whatever, they've slept together or been romantic or an ex. That changes.
What if they haven't, but you know that maybe he has liked her in the past or something? Does that make a difference? Or what if you don't know that, but that has been the case?
It does. It changes a little bit, but at the end of the day, I bring it right back to you live your life for you first. And you hope that you're finding the right one. And you need to trust her. You can't contain somebody, and if you are, you're in the wrong no matter what. So possession, jealousy, all that stuff. You need to let them be a peacock.
So you think it's wrong? Your girlfriend wants to go out with some other random dude for dinner, and dinner and drinks. No one else, just them two, just to catch up.
Yep.
Leaves you at home, and you're annoyed at that. You're the bad guy or girl.
Well, you would want to be asking the question, darling, what's it about? And
but does that make you the bad guy then?
If your girlfriend said, no, it's just a friend I'm just catching up with, of course you got to let her go.
Okay.
Because if she's telling a lie or she has ulterior motive, it'll come out. And if that's the case, well, then she's not a keeper anyway. But you can't. I just think you need to be careful. I think you're better off living your life and living with as much trust as you can with the person that you're dating, in hope that's reciprocated. But it may not be. And if it isn't, well, it might break your heart, but at the end of the day, just let it go. But you don't want to become a possessive sort of a guy.
Relationship advice from dumb kids.
Uneducated
Not
professionals.
Maybe from dumb guys, yeah. We're the uneducated professionals. Here we go. Listen to us because we don't know anything on the topic.
We know a little about a little.
All right, well, we're switching gears. My beef of the week. Have a few stretches. When your mates don't pay up their bets.
I knew you were going to go here. I knew you were going to go there.
When you make a bet and they don't pay up, is it right or wrong?
Okay, explain the situation.
Okay, we're going to tell the story? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So it was this time last week, actually. Right before we recorded the podcast, we were having a fork and easy meal, and Tony over here, he's like, oh, mate, these are so good. tonight I'm gonna put in my order.
This is not a plug for Fork and Easy. This is exactly what
No,
happened.
it is a plug. Shout
It
out
is for
Fork and
Fork and
Easy.
Easy.
Go check out Fork and Easy. The best meals out. Even Tony.
The best.
Yeah.
They are.
But yeah, we're eating this meal, and he's like, "Oh, mate, I'm gonna order this tonight." And I said to him, "Mate, I've heard that every single week since JJ was on this podcast 6 weeks ago, and you haven't ordered yet. You keep saying it, and you proceed to say, no, but tonight I'm gonna do it. If I don't do it, I'll buy you KFC for a week." And I was like, I got my Fork and Easy. Why would I want KFC for a week? So I said, I prefer $500. And a bet was made. And it was like, okay, if you don't order tonight, and you agreed, we shook on it, $500.
Sure. Yep.
And anyway, that was that. Going with our days. Next day comes.
You sent me a text going, so I hope you ordered your Fork and Easy.
No, what was it? I think we were brainstorming for the podcast, and you sent through, what do you think of this? Blah, blah, blah. And I think I just responded, I just want to know if I'm $500 richer today.
Yeah. I think I replied with, blow it out your ass, right?
Yes. So,
Yeah.
you didn't want to pay up.
No.
Oh, and
No.
what are your thoughts about this?
My thoughts
Let's
are,
hear your side.
look, a bet to be a justified bet, a real bet.
Here we go.
There has to be skin on both sides.
There was a handshake.
No, I'm talking skin. Like
Nah, a
someone's
bet's a bet, mate.
There's got to be a win in it for somebody and win in it for the other guy. Both guys have to have a win.
A bet's a bet.
No,
Why would you shake on it? Why would you not?
Entertainment purposes. Just to get on. We're about to shoot the podcast. It's just all fun and laughter. But I had nothing to win. So basically the bet was, if I spend money with your family, I don't pay you $500.
Mate, you came up with the bet, though.
Yeah, but it was
You came up with this bet.
But if I don't buy the Fork and Easy, I got to pay $500. So look, in my mind, a bet is where somebody's got to win something. I wasn't in it to win anything. And and the other thing is,
I can't believe you're justifying this right now.
well, there's a time.
We're going to get your guys. Make sure you guys comment below
There's
after we've had this as well. What are your thoughts on this?
It takes me back a little bit earlier to a scenario where you and I did make a bet.
What did we bet?
And I believe you lost. It was $100 bet. I still haven't seen that $100.
On what? You're going to have to remind me.
I know. I know. It'll come to me. It was $100 bet. Do you not remember?
No, I don't. So you're going to have to enlighten me. That's what I'm saying.
I forgot it as well, but it popped up while I was editing the thing.
On your computer? Oh, it was on the podcast?
Yeah, hang on. Well, no. Well, I'm just saying that. What happened to that bet?
I don't know what the bet is.
Well, I know. I'm just like that is just.
The OnlyFans is coming then.
Fuck! I'm thinking. Oh God, maybe it is.
Yeah. Should we put a bet on this? $100. I'm saying $100 in about 3-4 weeks. A month within the next 2 months. OF announcement coming out. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I'm definitely down with the bet. I don't think it is. I think she's going to move on to greener pastures. Maybe even start her own church. I don't think she's done OnlyFans.
It hasn't even been 2 months yet.
Oh, but it will be soon.
Okay, well, you better pay up. God. You better pay up, otherwise you'll be blowing it out your ass too.
Oh, God. No, but
yeah, I did completely forget about that.
Yeah, so do I.
But yeah, sure.
No, but anyway,
sure, the bet's still on. It's still got time.
No, there's got to be skin in the game for somebody.
A bet's a bet.
There was nothing in it for me.
A bet's a bet. Doesn't matter. You made the bet.
What was I going to win? What was in it for me?
It was very simple. That was the easiest way for you to
it was Tone.
Win.
You got to put money in my family's pocket, or it's going to cost you $500.
Mate, this was your bet. What do you guys think? Hey, what do you guys think? Does Tony still owe me $500? Should he pay up? It's not even about money. It's a principle thing, you know.
Oh, here we go.
No, it 100% is.
I am not an honourable man. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, see.
I don't have principles and don't trust me.
See, you base trust on it's like giving your word to someone sometimes.
I'm not a loyal friend.
The trust levels go down here if you can't do that.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not loyal.
Says a lot about your character. You know?
I have no character. I'm characterless.
Let us know what you guys think.
I'm going to get hammered. I'm going to get smashed.
Because you're in the wrong.
No. I'm just saying. I'm just going to get smashed.
Alrighty. Well, to finish this off, we've left it till last because we don't like to be political. But, mate, The Trump debate has just been on. Oh, what a shit show that was. Did you watch it?
I'm glad you brought this up. I think look, politics, but
You can't take their word for it, you know?
yeah. I didn't see the debate. I heard about it, saw a few of the highlights. Give me your spin on it first.
Yeah, I watched the whole thing this morning. So this thing, I know this is coming out on Sunday, but this only happened yesterday. So I watched the full thing when I first woke up this morning, hour and 40, and it was the most stupid debate I've seen in my life. Nothing was said. No, all they did for an hour and 40 was basically try to smear the other person. I'm like, that's what becoming a president is these days, just trying to hang shit on the other person. Well, you did this. You did that. You said this. Well, you did this 50 years ago. And that's all it was.
Yeah.
No one answered a single question. I mean, Harris said, we're going to give $50,000 to new business owners, which, by the way, is probably a stupid move because guess what? There's going to be an influx of brand new businesses that probably rich people will just start as a tax benefit. It's like, well, let's may as well just start a new company, do this. Yep, sweet, 50 grand write off. Done. Yeah. Like that's and the second part of that, who's going to fix that? That was literally the extent of her argument for presidency, was pretty much that. And then she just really plays an emotional sort of character, you know, just tries to tap into
There's
emotions.
no substance.
We don't want the government having a say over your body. And then she almost like tries to make it look like she's welling up about a cry. It's like, keep the emotions out of it. But yeah, the whole thing, both sides. Like, I want Trump to win, but holy shit, he was shit in this debate.
Yeah, it was a real opportunity for him to just back off on the childish stuff.
And he's talking things like, immigrants eating dogs, and that'll be the biggest meme. That's going to be circulating for the next few weeks.
Yeah,
eating dogs, I reckon.
He's in a position where he just needs to take the high road because it's a walk to the White House for him. Because you have to understand. Look, whether you love Trump or hate Trump, he did 4 years as president, and he did very, very well.
Yeah.
You know, inflation was down and unemployment was down and everything else, and he was building a wall or something. He was doing a good job. She has been voted the most unpopular vice president in the history of mankind.
Who voted for that Trump?
Yeah, probably. Yet, and now all of a sudden we're expected to buy into her rhetoric. Like she was too IC to some of the worst decisions White House have ever made. You know, pulling out of Iraq was an absolute debacle. Immigration, she never even went to the wall. Like maybe went there at the very end, but did nothing to stem the illegal immigrants who were doing. Plus a squillion other things, you know, Russia and Ukraine, all that sort of rubbish. Now I'm a dummy. Look, I'm a dummy. I'm not a political type of guy. But how can you go from being painted in all the word salads, you know, she just can't really get a proper sentence out. How can she go for so many years being portrayed as the dumbass at the White House to all of a sudden she's picked up the reins and she's gun-ho, and she's even changed a lot of her angles on things she spoke about in the past. I think she's trouble.
Yeah.
I just think she's trouble. And as much as people think Trump may be, I think he's the better of the two.
Yeah, I definitely believe that. But yeah, man, this debate in particular, he did not do himself any. Neither of them did. It was for a presidential debate. Not only that, the moderators were clearly on Harris's side.
Well, they're saying it was clear that they gave her the questions beforehand. But hey, who we don't know. You know what I'd love to see?
If they did, then she still fucked up big time. Yeah. If she could have prepared for that, holy.
Well, she didn't prepare for it.
It was the biggest shit show of a debate I've ever seen.
I would love to see Trump shave his head. No, really. Like, you just go, you know what? I'm not even about this anymore. Let's talk straight to the people and just go, I don't care about all of this. I care about you and this and this and this and this. Forget trying to pin her down a little. I reckon the world would love to see him shave his head. Get it off.
Anyway, we won't go too far into it because, that just pissed me off. I wasted an hour and 40 of my life this morning watching that. Honestly, just watch the memes, watch the 8-minute highlights. It's everything.
How long we got till the debates? No, till the election. November, right?
November, yeah. But yeah, no.
Biggest
waste of time. Yeah.
Okay, before we go though, who are you putting your money on?
I don't do bets with you
anymore. Neither do I.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. You've ruined it for future bets now, you know?
No, we can still do bets.
Nah. Not with you, my friend.
I bet you will.
Oh, how much are you betting on that?
500.
Nah, see, that's the thing. I can't take on a
You're
bet
really
anymore.
cut up on that. I can see you're really upset.
No. Like, it's just a principle thing, you know? I thought, you know, you handshake with a guy, something means something. But obviously not for you.
No, it depends who you have a chance. I'm a man of no principle.
Yeah. See, I lost a bit of respect then.
Oh, tell me you lost a lot. Don't tell me you lost a bit. Say, I lost all respect.
No, you just chip it away. You chip it away.
So I still have some in the game? I
Yeah.
still have a bit? Yes.
Yeah, you do, but, you know, when a man can't keep his word, it's a chip off, you know?
It's chip.
All right, I'm going to get that chip off my shoulder anyway. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode. We'll see you guys next time.
Oh.
It's 4 o'clock somewhere. Yeah, it's 4 o'clock somewhere.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, Ifangu. Ifangu.